my name is Sarah Wilson. I live here in Austin, Texas. I'm a freelance documentary and portrait photographer working for magazines like Texas Monthly, but also national and international magazines. And I'm also a cinematographer working on documentary films. I grew up here in Austin, but I had a long stint in the big city. I lived in New York City for 10 years, studying photography and working professionally. I met my now husband, director Keith Maitland, in New York. And in the last few years, we've been collaborating on documentary films together. We have a production company called Go Valley. Much of my work is focused on communities in crisis. Through portraiture and documentary storytelling, I've been fortunate to tell multifaceted visual stories of a variety of communities. In my work, I'm looking to honor individuals while exploring our greater shared humanity. I had already started a project called Essentials, portraits of women essential workers here in Austin, and was still unsure of how to get the project out into the world, how to share the stories of these brave people with the community at large. A few weeks after starting the project, I heard about the ArtsResponders program through the museums and cultural programs and their call for entries. I thought this would be a great way to share the work with the community. And so I submitted the work, and I am very honored that I've been selected and this project is going to be out there in the world. As the pandemic set in, I was frustrated by the disruption of our lives, by the disruption of my family's income, and just the general sadness of it all. But I realized that our situation was still one of immense privilege and safety. And so we settled in and at home, and we were upholding the safety standards for my family and for our community. But I couldn't just sit back without finding some way to engage photographically with this moment. And the project Essentials was born out of that feeling. I felt the need to recognize the courage and safety of those who couldn't stay home because their services were necessary and needed for our community. So something about the word essentials really spoke to me. So many of these essential workers are women, juggling a host of responsibilities while facing this public health crisis head on. So I began photographing, taking portraits of women working in medical response, public health and safety, sanitation, polling workers, and the many facets of food service. They were all doing their jobs, their incredibly challenging jobs, on the front lines. They're wearing masks and PPE and following all the safety guidelines to keep our community safe and running smoothly. They wear a mask for us, and I feel strongly that we need to wear a mask for them. Through my ArtsResponders project, titled Essentials, I will continue to photograph essential women workers here in Austin. But I'm calling on you, Austinites, to nominate the essential workers in your life, who you believe should be honored for their service. The goal is to have an accessible outdoor presentation of the portraits for all to see. What we're working on now is giant portraits to be pasted on the sides of buildings, which I think is so exciting. And the equally important message that we want to share is a reminder for us all to wear our masks and practice social distancing to keep each other safe. So nominate your teachers, your sanitation workers, your mail carriers, your curbside grocery clerks, your nurses, your doctors, your mom, your cousin. Let them know that you appreciate their hard work and that you wear a mask for them because they wear a mask for you. Thank you, Austin. Be well and stay safe.